Welcome back. Floodlights on. Well, let's hope that it's some of the superstars that can illuminate the Camp Nou in what has been a rather low-key Clasico so far. The 233rd edition in all competitions. It's always a milestone when these two meet. If Barcelona can win, it will be their 50th success at the Camp Nou against Real Madrid. So far, all of the players who are playing to their maximum are those in a defensive mode. The likes of Mascherano and Piqué, Ramos and Varane. Neither goalkeeper Terry has been troubled too much.
No, and we've seen the start of the second half from Barcelona, lack of movement off the ball, make people available to receive passes, and Ter Stegen in the end forced to try and clear the ball long, tried to be precise, placed it out of play. It needs to be a huge improvement from Barcelona. I think Zidane will be the more content of the two managers at half-time.
Real Madrid are content to sit back, put the onus on Barcelona. Lionel Messi flips it to Suarez. Big ask for Suarez. And at least they're on the front foot from the start of the second half, Barcelona. Messi on the move.
Yep, just wonder if Messi made the wrong choice there. It is a rare occurrence, but Rakitic was making great strides down the right side, but that chance went, and almost Barcelona are able to create another chance with Luis Suarez cutting the ball back, and the hard-working Isco back in his own 6-yard box there to defend the situation.
Well, this is where home support can be so important. The boxes behind the goal, the supporters of Barcelona raising their voices, trying to get the players to raise the game. It's a pod corner from Rakitic. Kovačic's fellow Croatian finds the escape route and takes the sting out of this lively second half start from Barca.
We would imagine there's a plan for, I'm just going to say, Luis Enrique with that particular player, how many minutes he feels he can play. Again, it is really a needs must with Barcelona chasing this 6-point deficit. I know we're still relatively early in the season. Certainly the onus is firmly on them to try and get all 3 points in their own stadium.
There's Vasquez. Greeting him was Sergio Roberto. Modric, who's maybe been the most eye-catching player in the game so far. Marcelo. Closed down by Rakitic. Isco. Real Madrid playing into a wall of whistles from the Catalan supporters. Clever little ball. Vasquez had just gone a step too early.
Just wonder, Rob, whether Luis Enrique, it would be a difficult choice for him to make, whether he could make Lionel Messi just come and play back on the right side of attack to give Barcelona better balance. It would stop Real Madrid, Marcelo pouring forward at every opportunity from the full-back position. I'm pretty sure Marcelo would stay back at left-back if Messi was playing right wing.
This is where the difference between a spectator and a supporter comes in. Spectators sit and watch, supporters get on their feet, get behind their team, try to give a home side that advantage in the lift. Not too many Real Madrid fans showing their faces in the stadium. There was around 1,000 that greeted them at the Rey Juan Carlos Hotel last night when they came to town. Busquets. Now Messi. Mascherano. Strange, isn't it? We wonder what kind of manager Zinedine Zidane would be. His teams can score goals when they want to, but defensively they're so very sound as well.
He makes big decisions, gets his tactics right in the big games, doesn't he? As was evident with a recent win at Atletico Madrid.
Real Madrid haven't had a clean sheet against Barcelona in the last 21 games. That may be priority number one for Zidane today, as Varane leads from the back. Marcelo. Carvajal. An element of good luck there as Neymar slips again. Isco. Ronaldo shakes himself. He was always going to go for the spectacular then.
Once again, though, relatively little opposition when the ball is delivered into the box towards Ronaldo and Benzema. It was a difficult angle for Ronaldo. Bouncing ball, difficult to keep it on target.
Busquets. Messi. Alba. Neymar, shadowed by Varane. Free kick, Barca.
What's the point? It's foul from Varane. He's got the pace to stay on his feet and run alongside Neymar. On that occasion, it wasn't a slip from the Brazilian winger. It was a definite knock over to the ground. You see Ronaldo's attempt from the angle. Again, it was relatively easier for him to pull away from Gerard Piqué to get on the end of the cross. Chest control. He wasn't able to hit the target on that occasion.
Little calm is it before a storm. Neymar fires it to the far post. A rudimentary goal, but a massive goal for Barcelona. Luis Suarez emerges from the pack to give them such an important lead.
Well, it's from a player who's been working so hard, and at times today his touch has let him down. But when it comes delivered into the box with genuine pace, he shows that determination that we associate with Luis Suarez, to make sure that it's him that gets across the defender, gets anything on it to force it home. It's a good little bit of movement. The pace is whipped in from Neymar. There's enough power in there for Luis Suarez just to make sure anything I get on this is going to flash it past Keylor Navas, and it gives Barcelona a massively important one-goal lead.
Well, in a game like this, you expect the spectacular, and that was so simple. Cross, header, goal.
It wasn't a particularly high cross as well, was it? Luis Suarez didn't have to jump. Zidane would feel that probably should have been defended. Maybe a defender in one of the zones in that situation should have got to the ball first.
Well, that's lifted the tension around the camp there. Busquets. There's Carvajal to Vasquez. Or does it change the approach of Real Madrid, who have been content in their own defensive skin? Maybe now they have to come out of their shell a little bit. Isco to Ronaldo. Kovacic fires the ball at Marcelo, brilliantly taken by the Brazilian in his stride. Checked back by Sergio Roberto.
We can see the frustration in the two strikers that were tearing into the box. And Marcelo takes a couple of touches too many. No, I think it was fair to say I think it's Benzema at the near post that Luis Suarez is level with. There's a little shove, I think, on Lucas Vasquez, but no more than you would normally see in that crowded 6-yard box, waiting for a set piece. And that's a legitimate goal for Barcelona.
Now can Real Madrid bounce straight back? They go for a more intricate routine. Marcelo blocked by Sergio Roberto.
He'll have faith in his team, Zidane.
So make it 22 games now for Real Madrid since they recorded a clean sheet against Barcelona. Carvajal. Ramos to Modric. Marcelo. Doesn't just want to whip a cross in, he wants to design a move. In the end, just whips the cross in, it's easy for Piqué to deal with.
Well, he is the most important player for Real Madrid now, because he's got no one to mark playing left back. Rakitic is the player that's been designated with the job of tracking the run of Marcelo, which is something that Rakitic hasn't had to do the majority of the time that he's been at Barcelona. He normally plays in that narrow midfield three. Rakitic has been given a really important job, because Sergio Roberto is going to need all the help he can with Real Madrid trying to claw back this one-goal deficit.
Lucas Vázquez. Carvajal. Only Benzema and Ronaldo jostling in the penalty box. Barcelona breakthrough Neymar. Well, another assist for Neymar. He hasn't scored in 7.5 games. But I think that's the fourth goal he's created in that time. Suarez. Lionel Messi. The easy ball from Messi, just too far into the slipstream of Suarez. And he's having an argument with the linesman who claimed he was offside.
It's interesting to see how this gets away from Keylor Navas. Well, he feels he has the ball under control. The challenge from Luis Suarez. And there we see the whipped-in free kick from Neymar. Suarez gets there first and may even brush off of Varane as well.
Luis Suarez has scored 4 goals in 5 matches against Real Madrid now. Certainly came alive in the penalty area there. Carvajal. Kovacic. Hurdles Rakitic. Ronaldo. Kovacic beginning to try to show some control in midfield. Benzema uses his strength, but didn't have the determination.
Yep, and good defending from Jordi Alba. Really difficult situation for any defender. Ball into the striker, into his feet, gets the first touch, and it's a good first touch. And Jordi Alba stands his ground, tenacious as ever. Just able to snuff out the attempt from Benzema in the end.
Lionel Messi magically gets away from Modric and Kovacic, who catches him with a looping tackle. Carvajal. The referee saw that as a foul by Gomez.
It was the first of 2 fouls, wasn't it? I think he gets the first one right. There's Kovacic with a brilliant challenge in midfield to stop Messi. Not sure again on reflection, maybe Gomez just leaves his foot in. There's no real need after the challenge.
Well, even Rakitic doesn't seem to go the distance these days. Second week in a row that he has been withdrawn. He's taken the captain's armband off Lionel Messi, as he's the messenger for Andres Iniesta. A veteran of 34 Clásicos. Luis Enrique trying to get the club captain to take them through the final 30 minutes of such a vitally important game of football. If they can win this, 30 points, 3 behind Real Madrid. If they lose, it'll be a 9-point gap. If they win, it's crisis. What crisis?
Yeah, interesting to see Luis Enrique put Iniesta on and his team. Not long ago, got the opening goal of the game. And that would be to try and get control of possession. It's one thing to close down Rakitic and Andre Gomes if you're a Real Madrid player, but you would think twice about closing down Iniesta and committing yourself fully.
It's not bad, is it, when you can bring on a sub who's a World Cup winner? When I say winner, he scores the winner in the World Cup in 2010. Maybe Real Madrid will counter that with a man who's the leading scorer at the World Cup, in James Rodriguez, who you would imagine has to be a player under consideration at the moment for Zidane. Gomez. Boosting the confidence of Andre Gomes, the fact that it was Rakitic that went off and not him. Barca content to stroke the ball around, Real content to sit back as they have been. The problem is for the club from the capital that Barca have a goal in the back pocket. Total football from the back. Ter Stegen with a nervous clearance. Suarez to Gomez.
It's something that Real Madrid have to do. They have to press high up the pitch. We get the measurements out, but it appears to me that Luis Suarez is level with Benzema. Before nodding home from close range. Real Madrid have to press high, but when they do, they commit players into attack. And Ter Stegen clears the ball. It's pretty much 3 against 3 for Barcelona if they can break that midfield press from Real Madrid.
Gomez bounced off the ball. Benzema. Committed challenge from Busquets. Raucous applause from the Barcelona supporters.
He's been struggling of late in form, Sergio Busquets, but looks today to be back to his best.
There's Messi with Neymar and Suarez in support. First, it's Suarez looking for Neymar. Cool, calm, collected Carvajal.
I think Messi a little bit mystified as what Luis Suarez was trying to achieve there. The high clip into the box. That's always going to be easy for Real Madrid to defend.
Tricks and flicks from Busquets. Here's Iniesta. There's a familiarity now about that midfield for Barca. Iniesta calling the shots. Teases it to Suarez. Neymar. Tries to go through the legs of 2 players. Cleared by Sergio Ramos. All of a sudden it's Barcelona who are governing the game. Benzema. Kovacic to Vasquez. Carvajal. Lucas Vasquez. Ronaldo. Well, the crowd saw that was over the line. The referee's assistant said not. Carvajal got his cross charged down. Cristiano Ronaldo is limping around on the edge of the penalty area. Terry has spotted something. There's a hamstring.
He was holding the back of his left leg, yep, the hamstring area. At the end of the game against Sporting Gijón, we saw him do similarly, so I just wonder if it's a little problem for Ronaldo. He does appear to be moving okay now, though.
Remember, Zinedine Zidane, as a manager, has never lost an away game in the league. 1 Clásico, 1 win.
They'll still believe, Rob, they've got a chance of getting something from this game. There was a spring in the step from the Barcelona players now with a 1-goal lead with Iniesta coming back on to join the 11. Isco there with a challenge on Busquets. You see the earlier piece of skill.
Just before that, from Busquets.
No, it's actually needed, isn't it? Because he's getting closed down by Isco really quickly. It was a great piece of skill.
Well, a change of tack. Isco's had little effect. The artisan in midfield is taken off. Casemiro comes on, who of course is a defensive midfield player. But does that maybe just loosen things up for the rest? Is there going to be a tactical alteration here from Zinedine Zidane? Does he go 4-3-3?
I don't think it was an awful lot. I think that's what it was with Isco playing where he was. He was just ahead of Kovacic and Modric.
Well, effectively played without an anchor, haven't they? Because with 4 in midfield, they can crowd that area with Casemiro, and maybe they can chance Vasquez going into a more attacking role to give some much-needed support to Ronaldo and Benzema. Neymar is in the mood. He loves occasions like this. Referee saw nothing wrong with that. Made a big play of keeping his whistle down by his waist.
Well, Real Madrid players are complaining that Luis Suarez was handballing when he was laying on the floor. He'll complain. He thought it was a foul from Carvajal.
Ramos. Benzema. PK strolls across. Back to Ter Stegen. Dangerous ball, or maybe confident, depends which way you look at it. 3/4 of the game has passed. Barcelona leading through a Luis Suarez goal. Captain Iniesta leads from the front. Neymar dances with the defender, beats him. Oh, that would have been a brilliant goal. And he knows it. All the hard work had been done. It just needed the gloss finish.
Yep, I think like the rest of us, he cannot believe that he's missed it. He works it out from deep. Busquets great skill. Iniesta gets it on the move. Neymar, when he's against Carvajal, you fancy him to beat the Real Madrid fullback, cuts inside. Unleashes a powerful attempt. You can see he's trying to shape it in towards the top corner. And just puts too much on it.
Well, Neymar has scored half a dozen goals this season, but none of them at the Camp Nou. They've all been away from home. Kobe can't hear me, he'll get a complex. There's a strong challenge. Referee just bided his time and then pull play back.
See his body swerve there, drops his shoulder, cuts inside on his right foot. See exactly what he's trying to attempt. Luis Enrique, like everybody else, probably thought and expected that to be the second goal for Barcelona.
Barcelona beginning to control this game now. Andres Iniesta fires it in. And Carvajal with the last-ditch challenge. Navas trying to raise the players around him.
There's a little bit more space now for Barcelona as Real Madrid attempt to get the equaliser, but certainly their play has quickened up since Iniesta arrived.
Iniesta. Jordi Alba happy to go backwards to go forwards. Messi. He brings a calm and a directness to Barcelona. Andres Iniesta may not be 100% match fit, but he just has that incredible awareness. Doesn't look like he's been missing for 41 days. Messi. Gomez. As he slows it down to walking pace, but you know that won't last for too long.
It's always been a way of defending Barcelona, when they've been defending the lead just to keep possession. Deny Real Madrid or any team possession of the ball. The urgency isn't there now from Barcelona to go and get the first goal of the game. They've got that.
Neymar, in from the wing. Oh, Ramos overcommitted himself. Neymar makes up for that, but Varane sweeps up and keeps Real Madrid in the match.
As Varane and Casemiro responded really well there to the Barcelona team. Enjoying their football at this particular stage of the game.
Sergio Roberto. It does seem that Real Madrid are content to stick to the original game plan set out by Zinedine Zidane.
It was no one playing on the left, Rob. I would assume that Zidane must be thinking possibly about introducing Luis Rodriguez, maybe Marco Asensio. Kovacic has been shifted out slightly to the left with Casemiro coming into the centre of midfield. We've seen him yesterday laying the ball off to Neymar, 1 against 1. He's got a fair bit of goal to aim at. We can all see exactly what he's trying to do. Just gets too much height on it.
Neymar. Andres Iniesta has just brought fluidity to Barcelona's style of play. There's a carnival atmosphere inside the camp now. Quite a contrast to half-time. There's almost deadly silence as the players trailed down the tunnel. Gomez to Busquets. Iniesta. Messi. At the moment, Real Madrid are chasing the shadows cast by the floodlights of the Camp Nou. Varane. Cristiano Ronaldo hardly had a touch of the ball in the second half. Can he come out of the shadows? Marcelo. Modric. Now Vasquez. Carvajal. Every step of the way is Mascherano. Barca scored from a corner. Can Real Madrid follow suit? No, Iniesta is there. All hands to the pump. Deep discussions on the Real Madrid bench. Have a throw. Modric is there. So was Mascherano. Grows in stature whenever he makes a challenge, Mascherano. Marcelo powers his way by Gomez. It's too much on the cross. Jordi Alba kept it in play. That aids Vasquez. Vasquez, precise. Once more, it's Mascherano that leads the line. Anywhere will do. In the periphery of Suarez is a good place. Appeared to hit the arm there of Rafael Varane.
I think he's given a foul against Luis Suarez. Certainly put himself about, wasn't he, Luis Suarez, being booked for obvious protests against the assistant referee.
Well, it was a thinly veiled nudge from Luis Suarez.
And appealing for a handball against Varane after being pushed over and knocked off balance by Luis Suarez, but Mascherano with just an old-fashioned clearance downfield. A little bit of pressure from Real Madrid. Can they get some momentum going?
We delve into the final 15. Well, the clinching goal last season was scored in the final 5 minutes. Still plenty of time to go. Ronaldo gets up there. Busquets drives out. Fanciful little flick. Picked up by Kovacic. Now Marcelo. Casemiro. All caught in possession. Coming on as a sub in this game, he's like jumping into the fast lane of the motorway. Suarez to Neymar. Suarez again. Quick feet. Real Madrid retaining the ball. Marcelo. Andre Gomez is one of those Classico debutants. Both managers are preparing to make a change. Karim Benzema has only played 90 minutes twice this season. He started 17 games. And Marco Asensio, the youngest player in the current first-team squad, will try to write his name in the history books. Meanwhile, Andre Gomez, we have to say, was a surprise inclusion for Barcelona, goes off. Images of frustration for Real Madrid.
A bit of a surprise from both coaches, isn't it? James Rodriguez ignored again for Marco Asensio to replace Benzema. And Arda Turan, isn't it? Best of times of Barcelona playing in the midfield three. His better form was when he's been playing as one of the three attackers. That's the position he's going to play now, as Barcelona look to try and hold on to the one-goal lead.
There's Asensio, who has been a bright spark this season. He's waving with goals. He and Turan, the two subs, exchanging pleasantries. They have been sitting just yards away from each other for 78 minutes of the afternoon, and now they do battle. Carvajal. Vasquez. Instruction to hug the touchline. Little flick. Play him off the body of Gerard Piqué.
Yes, they take more care of the ball at times, Rob, particularly when his team are defending a one-goal lead against Real Madrid. He's a little bit flippant at times in his approach and gives the ball away cheaply. His main contribution to the game so far, Neymar, has been the set piece. Assisted the goal for Luis Suarez.
Well, the way things are looking, Luis Enrique is going to escape the notoriety of being the first Barcelona manager ever to lose back-to-back Clásicos at home against Real Madrid. And the gap will be closed to 3 points as we get into a congested part of the season. Oh, there's a strong tackle from Carvajal on Neymar.
Certainly Carvajal getting tight on Neymar. That is a crunching challenge for the Real Madrid fullback, accusing Neymar of diving, which he's been guilty of in the past, but certainly wasn't on that occasion.
Neymar. Fanciful little flick from Alba. Back to Neymar, but he runs into Kovacic. Oh, it's a lazy pass from Asensio. Don't get away with that in a Clasico. Out of Turan. Sergio Roberto. And Asensio makes up for the earlier mistake. And look, he's on his side. Just a goal kick. Final tense 10 minutes.
Real Madrid now just playing with Ronaldo up front. They're asking Asensio and Lucas Vazquez to be the providers for Ronaldo.
There's been a notable change in shape for Real Madrid with Vazquez going wide. Messi gets the ball. Can he finish it? No, he can't. They gave him an inch and he almost gave Barcelona the goal.
A thumbs up for Iniesta. It's an outrageous pass. He has the correct pace on it. It's inch perfect. And again, we'd expect Messi to take that chance. Neymar's missed the sitter. Now Messi. Barcelona find it hard to put Real Madrid away.
That was retro Barcelona, wasn't it? The two old-timers.
It was an incredible pass from Iniesta.
It's Ronaldo. PK, seen those tricks before. And he's blotted him out of the game. And there's a little bit of indiscipline shown there by Luka Modric. It's a double whammy because it means more valuable moments are wasted for the league leaders. Well, it is an amazing sight. The camp, the 98,000 inside the stadium, being watched in virtually every country in the world. Representatives from all around the globe there as well. And it's the man from Uruguay. There's the difference between these two sides at this moment in time. Neymar. The players haven't had the distraction of an energy-sapping midweek Champions League game, haven't been away on international duty. They should be able to go the full distance. Asensio is judged to have been taken down by Busquets, who questions the caution.
No, he doesn't. It was an attempt to get away with a caution. He knew exactly what he was doing. It was a breakaway, wasn't it, from Real Madrid? He just gets a slight touch of the ball, but I think the intent there was from Sergio Busquets somehow to put a stop to Asensio.
Mass biting of nails around the camp there. As Varane and Ramos join Ronaldo, but PK bosses things in there. Marcelo comes flying in, and it's just a goal kick and a heavy landing for Marcelo.
You certainly can't write Real Madrid off, Rob, with a few minutes left in the game. Set pieces, we've seen how important they've been in the recent past for Real Madrid. Whenever Ramos gets forward, really wise for Barcelona not to give away too many set pieces. And appealing for a corner at the very least there, Ronaldo.
Well, especially in the Champions League, they've specialised in late goals this season. 94th minute against Sporting Lisbon, Real Madrid. Legia Warsaw, they equalised in the 85th minute. The second game against Sporting Lisbon, the winner was scored in the 87th minute. So there is a pattern, there is a belief.
It's that never say die attitude, isn't it? They certainly won't be thinking this is a lost cause. It probably should have been. A chance missed by Neymar, a good chance missed by Messi.
Kovacic, Casemiro, now Modric. And this will be a result that reignites Barcelona's season. Carvajal's cross. PK. Suarez, and handled by Casemiro. No love lost between a Brazilian and a Uruguayan. Look at this for the perfect pass from Andres Iniesta. Not too many players on the planet that can make that pass.
Oh, it's a gorgeous pass, because players think they've got a chance of getting it back and intercepting the pass, but the correct weight was on it, the accuracy was perfect.
Final roll of the dice. Kovacic, who's been the foot soldier in midfield, is taken out of the firing line. Mariano's got a hat-trick in the Copa del Rey. Probably the least recognisable player out there comes on to lend support to Ronaldo and Benzema. Here's the grand finale here. You know they're going to throw everything at Barcelona. Modric. Barca getting bodies back behind those ball. Those bodies are Suarez and Neymar and Messi. Vasquez now playing as an out-and-out winger to Carvajal. Carvajal flies it in, but the body's in there and draw just over. Well, Ramos has been sent forwards into an emergency striking role.
Well, why not, Rob? You've seen how a threat he can be over the years. Carvajal with the right back, getting the ball into the box. Mariano is in there, Ronaldo, Ramos. Difficult for Barcelona to defend. They're dropping deeper and deeper. They are inviting Real Madrid onto them. Real Madrid going to the very end.
Final change for Barcelona, maybe to take them over the line. Neymar battered and bruised. Will be wrapped up in cotton wool on the touchline after the high fives. And Denis Suarez comes on for his Clasico debut. Mascherano chased by the fresh striker Mariano. One of the big players, of course, they're missing is the investment in the summer. Alvaro Morata came in from Juventus for 25 million, but he's on the injured list at the moment. He and Toni Kroos, Gareth Bale, the big misses for Real Madrid. They have lacked that little X factor today. Two minutes of scheduled time to go. Barcelona closing the gap at the top of the table to 3 points, but of course, come the final count, if they were level on points, it would go on the head-to-head, so it would be a vital win. Marcelo still gets the cross in, Ronaldo! And, well, Alba celebrates like he'd scored a goal there. It was just as important. Ronaldo with that customary hang in the air, waited and waited, got the connection on it. But top-class defending.
I actually think Robbie gets up too early here. He's on his way down when he makes contact with the header.
Throwing everything now at Barcelona, Real Madrid. Marcelo casually turns. Brilliant challenge from Mascherano. That's not such a good challenge from Arda Turan. Foolish free kick to give away.
Yeah, they mustn't give it away. Free kick there, Barcelona. It's Mascherano lunged in initially. And Arda Turan, they're inviting pressure on. You cannot write Real Madrid off from open play, but they would love the opportunity to sling the ball into the box. Try and get some quality on it from Modric, Varane, Ramos, Ronaldo. Barcelona have to try and hold the 18-yard box and hold their nerve.
Well, they've got the Galacticos, they need the kitchen sink here. A feisty little fallout on the edge of the penalty area. There's a clashing of egos.
Certainly Arda Turan is taking a risk there, manhandling a Real Madrid player in the penalty areas. Advisable that he tries to mark without giving away. Could be a penalty.
Modric throws it in. Free header! What a dramatic equaliser from Ramos! Just about on the 90-minute mark. Incredible! He always always seems to do something in a Clásico. And that is going to continue Real Madrid's incredible run without defeat. It's heading to 33 games. They've done it again.
Well, Zidane had a look of a manager and knew exactly what was going to happen. Said it was foolish for Barcelona to continue to give away set pieces. Ramos comes from an onside position. I think he loses Mascherano, who slips. And once Ramos gets free, if the delivery is right, you know he's got the courage, the bravery, the technique to get there first. Similar to Luis Suarez. It's the same old faces, getting on the end of crosses. And he powers it home past Ter Stegen. From that range, the goalkeeper of Barcelona has no chance of making the save.
Well, what a significant goal. Just as many of the Barcelona supporters were celebrating the success. And Real Madrid would very much settle for a draw at the Camp Nou. But as I said just before they scored, it ain't over till the man with the yellow whistle blows. Here's Denis Suarez. Modric goes to ground. They're going for the winning goal now, Real Madrid. They're not content with the draw. They want to go 9 points ahead. Instead it will remain 6. And two fully committed bodies collided there. Ronaldo feeling more pain. If we just checks on his health as we see it again, and he came through. Gave Mascherano the slip and just threw everything at it.
He doesn't do too much in terms of movement. You just know with Ramos he's going to attack it determinedly, and he's not going to let anyone stop him. The fact Mascherano slips gives Ramos the extra yard or two to get away. It's a successful habit that Ramos has picked up. And he's really come to the aid of Real Madrid on so many big occasions. And it's another one today. It's them that they've given away a cheap free kick. It's now Barcelona's turn to try and threaten as Piqué makes his way forward.
Hold the back page. It's Barcelona's turn to stage a set piece. Both goals have come from cross, header, goal. Piqué is given licence to get up there. You have to say that Real Madrid do have a height advantage in this situation. Denis Suarez. Keylor Navas comes, boxes it off, and he's got to retreat. Oh, got it right under the crossbar. Mayhem in there, comes off Piqué. Anywhere will do for Real Madrid. Absolute mayhem. Well, harum-scarum stuff in the Real Madrid penalty area. That comes off the arm of Andres Iniesta. It's Mariano who chases. He has support as well in Asensio and Marcelo, but just enough of a barrier in Busquets, hanging on in there. Well, what a dramatic game of football that came alive in the second half. An incredible game, whereas we are before, this was the opportunity. Navas got a good fist on the ball. That was a brave attempt. Casemiro catches cool under pressure from Mascherano. Piqué couldn't fix himself, and that is maybe the moment that earned the full points.
Yeah, crucial intervention there for Casemiro. Gets inside the point. Real Madrid will clearly have taken the point, being 1-0 behind with so few minutes remaining. Barcelona missed a couple of chances, but honours even.
It is. Real Madrid stays 6 points ahead of Barcelona, who gave absolutely everything this afternoon, but a slight slip at the end means that it's 1-1.